The low carbon fuel standard is a public policy point that the far left has been pushing in Washington for a few years now. Fuel producers to mix non-petroleum forms of energy, fuel, into the fuel mix. Now, this can literally be mixing fuel. You take biodiesel and you mix it into regular petroleum diesel to come up with a blended form of diesel fuel that incorporates both petroleum and bio versions. The latest version, which was House Bill 1110, takes what I consider a sort of complicated and sloppy approach to encouraging low carbon fuel in the state of Washington. And it uses a complicated system of credits and tax credits to try to monetize the low carbon fuel options. And it just was not very well structured. And in the hearing that we had in the committee, in the Transportation Committee, we focused the debate a lot on really basic economics that were failing in that bill. For one thing, the bill had a hard time distinguishing between cost and price, which is really kind of Econ 101. The difference between cost and price in the private sector is profit. That's the difference between the cost of a thing and the market price of a thing. In the non-profit sector or the public sector, the difference between cost and price isn't a good thing. It isn't profit. It's a measure of inefficiency. In the public sector, you want cost and price to be very near each other. And this low carbon fuel standard doesn't get those two numbers near each other. They're very far apart, which is a measurement of how inefficient this complicated credit scheme would be. It was eventually voted out of the Transportation Committee 16-14, so a very close vote. And in fact, it wasn't even party line. A couple of the Democrats, one, voted against the bill at the committee level. So I expect another spirited debate over this low carbon fuel standard when the bill, if the bill, gets to the floor of the House.